I'd be right where you want me, but you're just in my way. I came to party on my own.
One of the drawbacks of having a car that sits 2 inches off the ground is that you keep scraping every day. And sometimes it sounds like the whole front of the car has been torn off. So when Robin goes and does a food errand, sometimes I have to give her a little massage down the front and see if she's okay. Hello! InstaSnap, good afternoon, what's going on? Happy bloody new week. I haven't had a chat here for a little while, and today I've got a couple of words. I haven't planned out exactly what I'm going to say today, but there's something going on in my mind that I want to share. I want to remind people that we have an inherent longing to grow and expand, to grow. It's the natural state in the human experience. We want to grow, we want to expand, we want to shine, all the areas of our lives. We have a yearning from within to go and empower. However, sometimes we grow fears of what that could mean. Sometimes we have experiences where we have associated pain to going and trying something and then failing. And then aiming for something and then not hitting it. And then setting a New Year's resolution and not hitting it. When I was a kid, a lot of people know my story. I always wanted a Ferrari. As a young boy, I wanted a Ferrari. I used to have a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet with all my goals on it, right? I remember one time in early high school, I was feeling quite down. I don't think I've told anyone this. I don't even think I've told Robin this. There was one time I was feeling quite down. I felt low self-worth. I didn't really believe in myself. I must have done some failures or something. I changed my goal. I changed it to, I want to drive a Ferrari one day. I thought in my mind, I probably wasn't going to get one. I would probably never own one and never be my real car. That was a goal that I felt at the time was out of my reach. It probably wasn't going to happen. But drive one, I could definitely drive one. So I turned my goal down. I went from, I'm going to have a Ferrari one day, I'm going to get a Ferrari one day, to, look, I'm going to be pretty happy if I can drive a Ferrari one day. I laugh about that now, but you know what? So many people still do that. Rather than setting goals that are deeply, truly inspiring to people and they know that deep down they want that. Rather than tapping into this source of never-ending growth, wanting to always grow and expand and shine, people turn this shit down. And sometimes they don't even know that they're doing it. I got a coaching client at the moment. Massive financial goals on paper. Massive goals that in the next 10 years is going to become a multi-millionaire. We've done the numbers, we've run the projections forward. It's looking good for about $10 million. High single millions, low double millions in the next 10 to 12 years is what we come up with. He says he acknowledges that and believes that that can happen. But at the same time, he's feeling very insecure and wanting to lock down a house at the moment, want to buy a house. So instead of keeping liquid, keeping nimble, going and just renting temporarily until his income grows, until he can buy the dream house, which is what we've planned for, instead of actually committing to doing that, he wants to go and lock down a house which will lock him into a lifestyle at this income. Because when you go and move into a house, you get a mortgage. How much of the principal do you pay off in the first 10 years? Very little. It's interest in the first 10, 15 years. You're mainly paying off interest. You're not paying off anything. There's no benefit of getting a house just for 10 years. If you're going to stay there for the whole 30-year mortgage period and you pay the whole thing down and you want to live there for the rest of time in one single house and never move and never upgrade, it can be wise to buy a house. But that directly conflicts your goals. So to set a goal to become a deca millionaire, big 8 figures, but then to go and lock yourself into a 30-year contract where your lifestyle is going to be capped at where you are now financially, you're just saying that you don't believe in yourself. What you're saying is, you want a Ferrari, but you don't believe in yourself that much. So you know what? You're going to turn your goal down to, you'll drive a Ferrari someday. That's all you're doing. I've been there, I've done that, I know how it feels, but that's what you're doing. And you'll build a life where you're a follower, where you follow other people and live vicariously through other people who gave themselves permission to set big goals and fucking will go after them. And that's, if you want to do that, that's fine. But just know that your pain will be conserved. If you have a goal, a deeply rooted yearning, a desire from within, a big goal that's scary to even stomach and face, and you have pain associated with going after that, if you don't go after it, you might be able to avoid some pain in the short term. But you're going to have pain. You're going to live a life of, I never went after my goals. I never believed in myself. I just watch other people live their goals. So the moral of today's mini lesson is, find out what's important to you. Find out what's a goal for you. Find out what's real and true for you. A real goal, your real goals. You know what they are, but just be aware you could have fears blocking it. And if you do have those fears, then your real goals are going to scare you. You know how they say. Set goals that scare you. If your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough, they're not true. You're not going after your true goals. You're going after the weakened, soft-cocked little goals that you think that you can get. Because you're scared of failing, you're scared of being wrong in front of people. Probably because you subordinate to them and look up to them and think that they've got something that you don't. They don't. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I hope you enjoyed today's couple of words.